Good morning. I hope this Facebook Live is running okay. They usually seem to. Always gives you the heebie-jeebies when you first get started, though. Hey, I wanted to log in here to the stay-at-home moms and dads sites and whatnot, just to introduce a little bit of something that I've gotten a hold of that's exploding, and I expect you'll want to take a look at it. Medical marijuana has been around for a number of years and in a few select states, and very, very against the law yet in other states. But with the advent of CBD and the CBD oils, that's the active ingredient that's squeezed out of the marijuana plant. And in our case, with the product that I'm working with these days, it's actually taken out of the hemp plant. There's a really big advantage to this, and that's primarily that there's virtually no THC in it and absolutely no drug component to it. Bear with me just a minute. I'm in the Pacific, so it's still danged early here. And plus, we lost a day, an hour time yesterday, didn't we? No, I'm with a group named Hempworx. Hempworx makes... markets a CBD oil. Here's a little bit of it. This is one of their bottles right there. CBD is very, very good for like 100 different ailments. Anxieties, depressions, chronic pains of all types. It's just remarkable how many pains and things respond very, very well to the CBD oils. People that have perhaps been suffering from chronic pain from either degenerative joints, degenerative discs, those musculoskeletal kinds of issues, or all of the host of other things, fibromyalgia, lupus, Crohn's, MS. It's just remarkable how many people find very, very good relief from their pains using the CBD oil. And it's really quite simple. Person just takes and opens their bottle up, gets a little bit of CBD oil in it. That's actually a little bit more than I generally take. I'm typically a lousy barometer for this kind of stuff because I'm so healthy, but I got to thinking, I wonder if this would work for depression. And after 8 weeks, I was thinking, well, the jury's still out. You know, it's such a subjective deal. Unlike pains or anything with a palsy or seizures or something like that, that sometimes might go away in seconds or days, depression is a little bit different. At 10 weeks, I said, oh, wait a minute. My brain's just not going to that dark place anymore. So it really does work for just an absolute plethora of issues and ailments in the body. Taken sublingually under the tongue, like that, is really, really easy. Now, I don't generally swallow it immediately, but in order to talk on this video, I will. Usually, I leave it in my mouth for about as long as I can think about it and just swallow it eventually. Some people will say a few seconds, but it just doesn't seem to make any sense to me. It's got to get into the bloodstream through the capillaries and things underneath your tongue. That's a wisest way to ingest it. Some people also ask, gosh, can I put this in my food? And the answer is sure, you can, but do you want to? That puts it through your stomach acids. It then has to go through your liver and your kidneys before it can get to your bloodstream. So sublingually is really pretty much the best way to take it, although some few people vape it. I'm not a real fan. I kind of like my lungs to last me until I actually die. Lungs, eyeballs, elbows, knees, those things are tougher to repair than a lot of the other things we can do in Western medicine. But that's one of the things that's interesting about this CBD oil craze, because Western medicine's been feeding us pharmaceuticals for years and years and years, and they've always had bad side effects. And now of late, we found they've been complicit in the danged opioid epidemic that's going on in the United States. I think it's criminal. A lot of those folks ought to be just in jail. But of real great interest is that this CBD actually works very, very well for people in recovery to settle anxieties and those kinds of things, but also for people looking to break out of addiction, be it opioid addiction or otherwise. One of the things that I've found that people are telling me through testimonials is that the CBD oil actually stabilizes blood sugars, and that has far-reaching effects in the body, one of which, of course, when people think about blood sugars, is insulin. And in diabetics, type 1 or type 2 might be able to utilize less insulin with their testing, but it does lower A1Cs, triglycerides, cholesterols, so it's very, very good for diabetics to use. And in some few cases, type 2 diabetics might find that the increased energies allow them to more readily stick to a plan of getting out and walking 3 or 4 times a week and bringing their weight under control. Weight under control, stabilized blood sugars. Some are even finding their doctor saying, yeah, you don't need insulin. As a matter of fact, let's not even call you type 2 or pre-diabetic anymore. That's just phenomenal stuff. Again, CBD oil is booming like crazy. The business is building really, really fast. The first 3 ranks you can manipulate just through product purchase. A single bottle is a builder level. 4 bottles, which gets you the discount of $50 bottles, is the director level. And 2 director level purchases in any one calendar month gets you to the executive level. And the reason one would want to go to the executive level is it increases the commission that you get off the Jumpstart bonus. Every bottle that people buy in their first month or their first month in the business will generate business volume for the Jumpstart bonus. As an executive, you get 50% of that BV. We have people making $100 a week in their second and third week in the business, which is pretty dang cool. Very few businesses of this type can you really amp up and ramp up that quickly. Many of the people that come on board will very quickly start building a team and getting a lot of their customers, because all your friends at church or otherwise your bridge club, they're going to say, hey, Marge, what are you doing? You're walking more freely these days. I want some of that. And it's pretty dang fun. Ramping up to the 5K level, that's 5,000 in business volume in your group. That's group volume. Gets you the first rank advance bonus, and you're off and running. As soon as somebody gets to the 5,000 group level and gets that rank advance bonus and the auto allowance, they'll find that others are going to want to do the exact same thing. You get 4 people that are doing the same thing you are and going to to rank advance to the 5,000 group level. 4 people going 5,000 plus the other scattered BV that you're getting out of the rest of your group, and that's pushing you to 25,000 in group level, group rank. This is pretty cool because the BV is all cumulative. So when your 4 people or 4 or 5 people start going to 10,000, boom, you're at 50,000. These are significant rank advances, and people are making them very, very rapidly in this business. At 10,000, the auto allowance goes to 250. At 25,000, the auto allowance goes to 500. And at 50,000, the auto allowance actually tops out, but it tops out at $1,000 a month. And that's just one more way they're giving money to you. And the funds just start piling up very, very rapidly. You're going to want to take a serious look at the CBD oil business through this organization. Hempworx is the name of the company. Do not Google Hempworx. You're liable to end up in anybody's backyard. And as a matter of fact, I'm on the biggest and fastest growing team in the Hempworx organization. We've got more builders in this organization, in this particular group. And I've got fabulous upline. And the coolest thing about this incentive plan, the compensation plan, is it incentivizes teamwork. It incentivizes teamwork both upstream and downstream. So get a hold of me. The link is in the intro comment above, but you can also find more information on my page. That's www.cbdbizopp.com. CBDBIZOPP.com. Biz Up for business opportunity. Now, I've been around a lot of different network marketing companies over the years, and I have never seen a compensation plan as lucrative as this one is. My enroller, a gentleman who's been in network marketing businesses before as a CEO, CFO type of guy, you know, an executive with network marketing companies, built huge network marketing business. When he said it's the best marketing plan I've ever seen, I already had a know, like, and trust relationship with the guy, so I didn't need to go out and do my own due diligence and dig into it 7 ways to Sunday just to figure out what he already knew. It is the best compensation plan I've ever seen. It's lucrative, it pays fast, and it ranks fast. You want to rank up really fast. Let's see, it's now March. Heck, you can be making very serious money in 8 or 10 weeks with this. You'll be making some money in 1 or 2 weeks with this through the Jumpstart bonus, but you can be making some very serious money. And we've got an awful lot of people on this group that can help you out with all of the technical things on how to get your word out there. You get the word out just in your neighborhood and in your community, and people are going to be coming forward and saying, hey, my sister's got really bad anxiety. Will this work for that? And the answer is, yeah, let's try it and see. The best method to go about checking that out is just to buy some and give it a try. It's a very benign. There are almost zero contraindications in regards to other medications and those kinds of things. But of course, if you're on medications and stuff, good idea to check with your healthcare professional. Gosh, what else could I put in there? This is the best thing I've seen in years and years and years. Give it a look. Take a look at the site, www.cbdbizup. Excuse me, cbdbizup.com, cbdbizup.com. Through that, you're also able to send me a note. So send me a note and ask me any questions that you might have, and come join us. Hempworx CBD is the best and hottest thing you've got going these days. It's going to be $1 billion industry, right? And we've got 18 months, maybe 24 months is our window to gain some serious market share. And in that time, you very probably can be in the $40,000, $60,000, $80,000 a month range. And this isn't pie in the sky. It's people are doing it, and it's happening for people really, really fast. So give it a take, give it a look. Again, my name's Steve Miller. Be really happy to take your calls and talk to you about this. Did I ramble too fast? I hope I covered a few things for you and got a little bit of your initial questions answered. And I'll go ahead and finish with that. cbdbizup.com, Steve Miller. Give me a call. Thanks. Bye.